Ontario Power Generation is one of the world's largest power companies and a major supplier of power to Ontario, Canada. OPG operates a mix of hydroelectric, nuclear, and fossil fuel stations, along with an expanding portfolio of green energy sources. One of the major coal-fired units in the OPG system is a huge 8-unit generation station in Nanticoke, on the north shore of Lake Erie, just west of Toronto. The Nanticoke station, commissioned in 1972, is a key element in OPG production. As the utility prepared for deregulation in 2002, management decided to upgrade the unit's distributed control system, or DCS, to sustain its production.
With DCS working the way it should, the unit should be much more reliable. We will have better auto operation of the unit and therefore higher reliability and able to compete in the market.
OPG management looked at several different technologies and ultimately selected the Foxborough IA series from Inventus for their control system restoration.
We went through a selection process and we decided Foxborough as the vendor based on a very comprehensive technical evaluation and of the overall support that they would provide Nanticoke.
Nanticoke Unit 5 was the first system upgraded under Phase 3 of the plan. The project design was conducted on-site at Nanticoke, with Foxborough engineers working side by side with OPG unit personnel in a new corporate alliance.
In tackling this enormous project, OPG and Foxborough entered into an alliance agreement. We both felt at the time that this would be the best way to handle the complexity of a rehabilitation type project.
Design work started in January 2001 and was completed in just 9 months.
The Phase 3 involved about 4,000 IOs. This is pretty large size project, and the project really went very well. We managed to complete everything on time, and I believe my project manager was quite happy too that we also finished, I think, on budget.
The Nanticoke generating station is much larger than a typical power unit. The station occupies 800 acres of land along the Lake Erie shoreline and employs over 600 people in 8 units. The restoration project was just as impressive as it was immense.
Unit 5 was completed in November of 2001. It was a very successful startup from a controls upgrade perspective. We're very pleased with the results.
Unit 5 was the first of 8 units to be upgraded, and OPG and Foxborough wanted the operators to be prepared to jump right into the new control room. Since the changes on Unit 5 had major impact on operators, the company purchased an advanced engineering workstation from the Escort Group, also from Inventus, to prepare them for the startup of the unit.
But the operators have responded very well, and I got to give them credit for it. They've done a great job. And if we continue doing what we do to train them, we'll continue being successful.
The new Unit 5 control panel is a study in contrast with the old hybrid consoles. Although the entire system is incorporated in one IA system DCS implementation, each of the 5 major control subsystems is presented as an independent unit, better resembling what operators are used to seeing. As an example, the old panels have 575 annunciator windows across the width of the control bay that used to give operators all their key alarm points to notify them if something went wrong in the unit. Foxborough's Windows Alarm Scanning Panel uses large HD TV plasma screens to display graphical objects that replicate the old annunciators for monitoring the process and responding to alarm conditions. The new console controls everything, from the boiler modulating controls to burner management, data acquisition, power exciter, soot blower systems, and turbine generators. With the successful implementation of Unit 5, Nanticoke Unit Management will now roll out virtually identical control systems at all 7 of the other power generation units by 2006. With the new Foxborough IA distributed control systems from Inventus, Nanticoke will continue to generate electricity more efficiently and reliably for over 2 million homes. Now that's a powerful alliance.